Title: Econville and the Great Hot Cocoa Crisis. In the cozy little town of Econville, winter was everyone's favorite season, not because of the snow, but because of the hot cocoa festival. People traveled from nearby villages just to taste Econville's legendary, extra creamy, triple marshmallow cocoa. It was the pride of the town, which is why, on a chilly morning, when young Arlo burst into Mayor Bina's office yelling, "We're out of cocoa beans," the mayor nearly fell off her chair. "All of them," she gasped. "Every last one," Arlo said. "Even the stash labeled emergency cocoa. Do not touch unless you really mean it." Mayor Bina clutched her heart. "This is a catastrophe. A crisis. Wait, what do we call this in economics?" Arlo grinned. "Scarcity. We have limited resources and unlimited wants. And apparently unlimited sweet tooths," the mayor mumbled. Arlo continued. "Since cocoa beans are scarce, we have to make choices. The festival is tomorrow. Do we use the few beans we have left to make a small batch of super deluxe cocoa for VIP guests? Or do we stretch it into a larger batch of slightly watery cocoa for everyone?" The town council groaned. "Watery cocoa," one whispered. "Is nothing sacred?" Arlo held up 2 cards. "These are our options. And whichever one we choose, the thing we give up is the opportunity cost. If we choose VIP cocoa, we lose the chance to serve the whole town. If we choose watery cocoa, we sacrifice the super deluxe version." The mayor rubbed her temples. "I miss the days when choices were just marshmallows or no marshmallows." To solve the problem, Arlo gathered the town's experts. Juno the farmer provided the land and natural resources. Trix the machine operator brought her cocoa grinders, capital. Milo offered his time and effort, labor. And Arlo, who organized everyone, reluctantly realized he was the entrepreneur. "Together, these are our factors of production," Arlo explained. "But even with all of us, we can't produce everything we want. So we need to figure out what combination of cocoa options is possible." He drew a curvy graph on a giant napkin. "This is our production possibility curve, or PPC. On one axis, fancy cocoa. On the other, regular cocoa. Because our resources are limited, we can't maximize both." Trix pointed at the graph. "So if we make more fancy cocoa, we must make less regular cocoa?" "Exactly. That's trade-offs," Arlo said. Scarcity strikes again. Just then, Econville's 3 economic philosophers strolled in, each offering their preferred decision-making style. Old sage tradition said, "In my youth, we didn't bother with choices. We made the same cocoa every year because that's how it's always been done." Commandant Steele slammed his fist on the table. "Ridiculous. I command that all cocoa be used for one giant pot. No debate." Meanwhile, Market Mia waved a coin. "Let the people decide. Put the cocoa options on sale and let demand drive the outcome." Arlo nodded. "These represent economic systems: traditional, command, and market. Econville uses a mixed system, so we take a bit from each." So the townspeople voted, Market Mia took price suggestions, and Juno adjusted her supplies. In the end, Econville decided to make a medium-sized batch of cocoa, rich enough to be delicious but large enough to share. It wasn't perfect, but everyone agreed it was the smartest choice given their limited resources. The Hot Cocoa Festival was a success. People laughed, sipped their warm mugs, and even thanked Arlo for the crash course in economics. Mayor Bina raised her cup. "To scarcity, choice, opportunity cost, our factors of production, the PPC, and the different economic systems. Who knew economics could save a festival?" Arlo grinned at the crowd. "And that's how economics helps us make the best decisions, even when we run out of cocoa." He turned toward the audience with a wink. "See you next time from StoryLearn."